I followed up on the latest election news on my smartphone just now. When I swiped through the headlines, I relied on my sense of touch. In fact, all of us do in our daily activities. I can feel the nicely curved, metallic touch of my phone because they squeeze my fingertip skin, which then squeezes the little touch sensors living inside them. These touch sensors we have, they're fascinating. They are smaller and more accurate than any artificial sensors we can make right now. And guess, how many of them do we have in just one fingertip? There's more than 1,000. These sensors, they send neural signals to our brain to tell us what we touched by feeling the squeeze passed through the soft wall of skin in which they live. However, the skin has got a problem. Do you know that the skin really loves to change, even on the order of days? For example, when I eat more food, I gain fat and my skin becomes thicker. Or, when I get older, my skin becomes less elastic. This is causing an issue for the sensors living inside them. If you think about it, for a thicker skin, the same squeeze might feel lighter. Or, for a more elastic skin, the same squeeze might feel more sharp. This concerns me because I can't imagine myself standing here the next day holding my phone and say, "Hey, does my phone feel twice heavier today compared to yesterday because my skin mechanics changed?" So, to understand what's happening, I built an apparatus that squeezes the skin and monitors when, how much, and how fast does the skin push back. I measured hundreds of skin specimens using this apparatus and recorded drastically different ways of pushback, indicating a large change in the skin mechanics. With these data, I can build a computational mechanics model that simulates how the squeeze from the external object passed through the various skin mechanics and reach the touch sensors inside. Once I know what the touch sensors are feeling, I can convert those into neural perception of touch in our mind based on a computational neuroscience model. Unsurprisingly, the model tells me that, yes, we are going to feel very differently when our skin changes. Unless one hypothesis is true. What is it then? Well, there are two ways we can feel about a squeeze. One is called displacement, which is tied to how far does the squeeze go, linked to, for example, the shape of our phone. Or we could feel it by force, which is how strong are the squeezes, tied to, for example, the weight of our phone. It turned out that if our touch sensors are smart enough to pick up force signals rather than displacements, then we can consistently feel about an object no matter how our skin changes. Nowadays, the high-tech industry is striving to make a next generation of touchscreen, which not only display moving pictures when we are, for example, video chatting with our family member, but also make us able to touch and feel each other through the screen. For example, we can feel the little cute hands of our children. To do this, we need to know that we should display force rather than displacement, so we can consistently feel each other no matter how time and circumstances changes.